Hi, I'm John Sweeney. I'm 33 years old and I live in Cambridge, Mass. with my wife Casey. I'm a vice president at a small investment management firm in Harvard Square where I work on a quantitative equity trading program. I also received a PhD last year in robotics. And I really love my job. It's very interesting, very intellectually stimulating, and I really enjoy the people I work with. But the biggest downside is that I have to sit at a desk all day. So working out and fitness are very important to me. I started doing obstacle races about 2 years ago. I've done a couple of 5Ks, and then last year I did some longer ones like the Spartan Beast and the Death Race. Last year I also did my first 50-mile run, the Peaks Ultra, and I did that. I only trained for like a month for it, but I wanted to prepare for the Death Race. This year I'm going to do the Death Race again, and I'm going to do the Winter Death Race in March. And these races, I found they're a lot of fun, and the thing that I'm really drawn to in them is that in the longer races like the Death Race, there's really so much effort involved, and it really takes you out of your comfort zone and takes you outside of your everyday experience, and that's the part that I really love. I really want to do Unbreakable because it looks like an awesome challenge. The thing is, it's a new show, so no one's ever done it before. No one knows what to expect or what's going to be on there. I know since Joe is involved, it's probably going to be something ridiculous. So it's really exciting, and I think it'll be a really great opportunity. As far as training goes, I train about 5 times a week before work and on the weekends. Typically when I'm training, I wear a 30-pound weight vest, and I've done a lot of running with that. Last year I ran a half marathon when I was wearing this weight vest, and it was really funny because you had people coming up to me during the race and saying, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Why are you wearing a weight vest during the race?" And I just laughed. I also run around Cambridge with a log on my shoulders, and that's always fun. You get a lot of crazy looks when you do that. Recently I got a large tire, and that's been a lot of fun. I dragged that around the streets with me. Me and a friend, we took the tire out. We dragged it about 3 miles one night from my house to the Harvard Stadium, and then we flipped it up the stadium, up and down the stadium. That was a lot of fun. When we were driving along the streets, people would pull up in their cars and be like, "Hey, do you guys need a hand? Is there something wrong?" I think mentally, I'm a strong competitor for this challenge. At work, every day I do a lot of analytical thinking, but also my job requires a lot of creativity and problem solving, so I think that'll be really helpful in this race. I'm a competitive person. I grew up with a younger brother. We were always playing games, always trying to win. Even now in my life, in my job, with my wife and my friends, we're always competing, we're always playing against each other and trying to win. And I'm always looking for a challenge, something new to challenge myself, set a goal, and reach that challenge. When I was in grad school, I competed in the Olympic sport of skeleton. And this is a sport where you take a sled, you run with a sled and dive head first and slide 70 miles an hour down a bobsled track. And it's a great sport. It's a lot of fun. And I had a great time. I met a lot of cool people, and I competed against a lot of cool people and trained at the Olympic Training Center in Lake Placid, and that was a great experience. And I've slid in Lake Placid and Park City. And one of the things that I love about skeleton is that when you have a race, you have 2 heats. And so when you get to the second heat, everyone's already gone once, and so you know the time that you need in order to beat everyone. And so that puts a lot of pressure on you because you know what you have to do, and it's a matter of doing it. And so you're in that position where you have a pressure on you to perform. And I think when that happens, it really elevates your game and elevates your performance, and I really enjoy that. I think I'm a funny guy. I have a good sense of humor. I'm pretty calm and even-keeled by nature. My friends maybe think I'm a little crazy because of all the races that I do and the crazy training, but I think they've seen that when I say I'm going to do something, even if it sounds ridiculous, I usually end up doing it. I'm not the first one to talk about how great I am and toot my own horn, so I think people are then surprised when they find out about some of the things that I do. Besides racing, I speak Japanese, I know how to knit, I know how to sew, I play guitar and piano, and I'm always looking for new experiences. My wife and I, we love to travel. We've hiked in a volcano to see a boiling lake in Dominica, and we've done elephant mahout training in Thailand. So I'm always looking for new experiences, and I think that Unbreakable is going to be a great challenge and a very unique experience that I really look forward to.